Saturday before Mother's Day at the Lynchburg RV Resort. It's a Thousand Trails Campground. And we're stuck. They don't take good care of the roads. There's ruts in the road due to rain and stuff. And right now I see another RV trying to come up this road. And we got the whole road blocked. So we're trying to get a hold of a towing service to see if they can pull us out. We've located another campground to go to. If we can get out of here. This is not a Thousand Trails Campground I'd recommend. This is located in Gladys, Virginia. So I'll get back here with you in just a minute and we'll see if there's any more new updates. Well, one of the workers is showing up with supposed to be with the tow truck number. This campground here in Gladys, Virginia does not need to be operating right now until they put some money and some TLC in this business. You know, and I'd say over 3/4 of these sites have got bags on the electrical connection box. And those were the really good sites too. I don't understand some of this. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, I just don't understand why they won't spend some time and effort and money in this campground. This is not a Thousand Trails I recommend, the Lynchburg RV Resort in Gladys, Virginia. No. We're waiting to hear back from a tow truck driver to see if he can pull us out, because I went ahead and got reservations at another campground that's about 30 minutes from us. I mean, why? I mean, I don't understand this. If you're going to operate a campground, spend the time, spend the effort, the money in taking care of it. The roads have been washed out, majority of the campground. There's big ruts in it. And this was one of the better sites we was going to be in. But the truck tire got into the mud a little bit and we just pulled and away she went. It's not a campground we'd ever recommend, ever. If you're a Thousand Trails member, stay away from this one. Or if you were planning on spending the money, if you're a non-member, to stay here, I wouldn't recommend it. Let's see if I can show you some of this area. I mean, look at this. Mud and ruts. Because there's been a lot of rain come through here in this area in the past day or so. I wouldn't bring my RV back over here ever again. Ever. And this campground, he told us they had no way of helping us whatsoever. They don't have a tractor here or nothing. All they have is their golf cart. What kind of campground don't have a tractor? I mean, just don't understand it. So we're waiting to hear back from some tow truck drivers. We have found a tow truck, but they're 30 minutes out to come and help us. But you want to know how bright some people are? They just pull up right down back behind us and sitting there waiting on us to get out of their way when they could clearly see we're stuck in the mud. You know, what happened to the friendly RVers? I know you're out there, but they're sure not here. I'll keep you posted and updated. Oh yeah, the time right now is 7:40. This all started about, I guess, I'm saying right around 7, a little after. So we're gonna wait another 30 minutes for the tow truck to pull us out, and then we'll head on to our next campground that I located. I'm sorry there's reflections in the mirror of stuff, but you know, hey. But here's a look at some of the road. It's just all rutted up. Can you see the ruts? This Thousand Trails Campground really seriously does not need to be open until they do some maintenance work to it. Well, I don't know if they're gonna put out more caution tape or what the deal is. But Thousand Trails headquarters needs to seriously look at this one. They got a lot of issues. Like we said, I'd even go as far as saying 95% of the sites have bags over their electrical boxes. And those were the really decent sites too. The majority of those were decent ones. But if your tire hits just one of the little muddy spots here, it just pulls you and sucks you in. It wasn't anything we could have done differently. But I just can't wait to get out here and get to a better campground. Crossing our fingers, it's a better campground. See y'all later. Stay tuned. There's gonna be more of it here. It's starting to get dark, but the tow truck driver is on his way. The bad part is we haven't had anything to eat. We're tired, we're frustrated and angry. Jim talked to a guy that used to work here at this Thousand Trails, and he said the owner of the campground, she won't put any money into it. She won't give him a good tractor to grade the roads with and put that rock down. She don't want to sink any money into it. That's not the way to run a campground. Not the way to run a campground. Thousand Trails headquarters needs to look at this campground and possibly shut it down until they do some major work to it. So stay tuned. More people turn around and stop and just look at us. Two guys just came up by the truck and stared at us. Oh, you're stuck. Darn you. Ugh. It's now 8:30 and the wrecker has arrived to get us pulled out. There's Jim going up to meet the wrecker. So we'll see what happens here. I wasn't live. If I told you I wasn't scared, I am scared. But I know God's got this. God's got us. Sorry for the windshield, it's got raindrops on it. Hopefully y'all can make out the wrecker's coming. Backing down to help us out. Yeah, Tucker's getting a little wore out here, aren't you, buddy? Getting a little tired, waiting. We're gonna see what happens. Hang with me, everyone. They're all walking around looking, seeing, I guess, how the best way to hook it up. Shh. Tucker, be quiet. 8:32. Let's see how long it's going to take to get us out. The story is, way I think Jim understood it, was they had a water leak down through here on the road, and after they fixed it, instead of putting, smoothing it out and putting new gravel back down on top of it, they just filled it in with dirt and left it that way. So when it rains, it's an automatic mudslide. So we're gonna see what happens here. But again, do not stay at Lynchburg Rv Resort, a Thousand Trails Campground in Gladys, Virginia. We're tired, we're hungry, and we're going to see if we can get pulled out. They're going to hook a truck and 2 winches to it and see if they can pull us out. So, I'm going to try to keep the cameras rolling. I hope you can see some of this. And I know it's dark, and I can't help it, you know, the lighting. So hopefully you can watch this. Mommy's sorry, Abby. Don't get upset. It's okay. Quit your crying. And Tucker, I know you're getting mad. It's past your old supper night. All I had in here was doggy treats, and we can't get into the camper because the way it's how it's situated, can't get the steps out to get inside the RV to get their food or anything. And of course, we'd have to put the slide out to get to their dog food where it's at. So, there are going to be 2 hungry little doggies here in a little bit. They've been eating doggy treats and drinking water. I know, Abby. I know, honey. Here comes the wrecker. What a day, what a day. The day before Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. Hope you're having a better weekend than us. Believe me, full-time RVing isn't all rainbows and unicorns. Is it, Abby? Oh, no. Abby says no, it's not. She's crying. Oh, Abby, it's okay, baby. We called one company, and they wanted up to $3,000 to do this. And these are some local guys that have a company, and they're more of a reasonable rate. So, and they know what they're doing. The guy came highly recommended, so we're going to work with them. And they're hooking their winch or whatever to us to pull us out. I'll find out the name of the wrecker service and put them in the description and shout them out for everybody. So if you're ever in the area and you need help, you know who to call. I thought those guys was going to fall down in the mud right there, trying to get back to their trucks. Sorry guys, this is about the best I can get on lighting. And there's rain on the windshield. So. I mean, I would get out of the truck and film. But if I step out of this truck, I'm going to fall down in a big old mud puddle. And it's a little dangerous and rocky and slippery for me. And I wouldn't be able to stand there and get out without falling down and getting hurt. So we don't need that either. So we're staying in the truck as of right now. These guys are working like a team out here. So hopefully we can get it done. Jim said the 4-wheel drive truck about got hung up itself backing down to try to help us here. It's like one big old muddy, sloppy mess. It'd be a great 4-wheeling area. Maybe that's what this campground should be, a 4-wheel drive and playing campground. These are like a bunch of good old boys that like to help other people out by not charging them outrageous rates and taking an RVer for all their money. So hopefully they can get us out. Oh, look, I think we're going to be about ready to go here in a minute. It is now 8:40. So I think they're going to get ready and try it. Jim's Garmin GPS thing's kind of in my way. Hopefully you can all make out something there. Tucker's being very patient. You're more patient than Mommy is. And Sissy's being patient, just crying every now and then. Alright, they got the winch hooked to us. We're going to get ready and try it, I believe. I am scared. I am scared, that's all. But I know God's got us. Yeah, we probably shouldn't have tried to attempt to back in, but it didn't look that bad. They got one of the winch cables hooked up. Now they're getting ready to hook up the second one, and they're going to take us that direction off to the left. At least that's the attempt of what we're going to do. It is now 8:44. Now I've got 2 hungry doggies, but boy, they're eating up those doggy treats. We're hanging in there. Let's see what. So, hang on, people. We're all hooked up. They're slowly winching us. It's out. Oh yes, amen, we're out. They say we're out of the hole. Let's see what happens next. And I am scared. But these guys are knowing what they're doing. They're slowly getting us out. It just keeps saying my prayers over and over. I know, Abby, it's okay, baby, it's okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. Get out of this mess so we can go to a campground and I pray to God it's better than this mess. Now we're gonna finish moving out, coming out of this hole on our own. Say the truck and RV is going to have a bath. Big shout out to these guys for helping us. We're out of the hole. Well, we're out. Thank the good Lord we are out. A big shout out to the guys that came and helped us. God bless you. Really appreciate it.
Come in.
Yeah, if we known all this, we wouldn't have came in here. But this campground really does just need to be shut down till they can do the road maintenance, fix all these electrical boxes, because 95% of them got bags on them where they don't work. A big shout out to these guys for pulling us out. And I'll try to leave all the information in the description of these people in case you're ever in the area. If you need help, you can call these guys. New Horizons recommends them. But we thank the good Lord we're out, we're unstuck, and we're going to head to our next campground. And I pray to God it's a better situation and we don't get stuck. So, see y'all down the road. Just big shout out to these guys. Big shout out. Big huge thumbs down to this Thousand Trails Lynchburg RV Resort in Gladys, Virginia. Boo! Big shout out to you guys. Big shout out. 901, and we're going to be heading down the road to our next campground. I pray to God it's better. But these guys are our heroes tonight. Like I said, if you're ever in this area around Lynchburg, Virginia, and you need a wrecker or something, get a hold of these guys. They're amazing. And they don't charge you an arm and a leg either.